All right, Pixar's back. Now let's see if they'll make up for Cars 2. Brave. Now, Brave is the story of Princess Merida. She doesn't want to be ladylike. She's this really cool chick. She wants to sword fight and do archery like Legolas or Robin Hood or Link. So many archers out there. But the custom's like, no, you got to get married, act ladylike. But she's like, no, I don't want to get married. I want to change my fate. I want to do what I want to do. But the setup of this movie's really cool. You end up liking her. You're like, she's a complete badass. You like her weird little family. Billy Connolly is her dad, just the best. It's Billy Connolly. Is the old dude from Boondock Saints. How is he not ever the best? They got this cool backstory to the Four Kingdoms, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna go change my fate. So she goes to change her fate. And you think, okay, this is gonna be cool. There are so many ways to change your fate that have to do with magic, which this movie does, that it just blows your mind, and most of them are pretty cool. And then she does it. She changes her fate. And then you're just like, I've just smacked headfirst into a kid's movie. And that's the best I can describe it. The movie changes its entire vibe so fast that it goes from a Disney Pixar type movie, which is really cool setup. You're liking the characters. You're a full-grown adult going, I like these characters. This is cool. I can see where this is going. They're making up for Cars 2. You know, adults will like this. Kids will like this. Everyone's gonna be happy. Then you're like, she just did the thing to change her fate, and it's a kid's movie now. Which is such a waste to the whole changing your fate thing. She could have had a thing where she changed her fate and the kingdoms fall apart because of it, so now she has to deal with that. Someone could have died, and I think that's the thing. I think someone should have died. But this is a kid's movie, so they can't have someone die, which is crap, because I know that Disney movies are not above killing people. There's a whole action and consequence thing that can happen in something like this, but no, not really. I mean, there's consequences, but it's kid movie consequences. And after that, the movie goes from being badass to, you know, being cute. I think that's another thing. This movie doesn't really have a villain. You can argue the movie does have a villain, but no, it does not have a villain. Actually, the villain's the metaphor of her own selfishness. Stop. There is no villain. A movie about a badass chick who wants to change her fate, who's good at archery, and then in the end, the biggest bad guy in the movie is a bear. Yeah, you heard that right. How unexciting does that sound? The bummer is, it is a Pixar movie. Pixar has set the bar so high for themselves that people expect movies that are good for kids and adults. And when you have half the movie leading up to look like it's gonna be like that, only to be like, nope, it's still for kids. What a bait and switch. In the end, I liked the main chick. She was cool. I like half the movie. I like the build-up. But then when I get sucker punched with the bait and switch of a kid's movie, that changes the entire vibe way too quickly. I can't say I like the entire movie, and it just kind of killed it for me. I will say it's a good time, no alcohol required, subtext if you're a kid. If you're an adult, it's okay, but you're not going to remember it in T-minus a couple days. Yep, already forgot. She goes and gets this magic. She doesn't like the results, so she goes to get a refund. That's the movie. So your favorite heroine. Ever say a word and you're like, that doesn't sound right? Heroine's drugs. Your favorite hero chick, that's not a word, that's actually drugs. Who is she? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.